Good morning viewers, let's dive right into the news headlines from the Daily Report channel. The corruption-accused Zizi returns to the parliament despite the step-aside rule. The Member of Parliament Renaldo Gouws is suspended after making hatred remarks about black people. On the other news, the Kenya's president calls protest shenanigans after police fire live rounds at demonstrators. Keep an eye on those headlines. My name is Kodwa. On the 25th of June 2024, the accused Zizi, a prominent ANC member, has recently returned to the South African parliament despite facing serious corruption allegations. However, until the court reaches a decision, he is allowed to remain in the parliament. Former Arts, Sports and Culture Minister Zizi, who recently faced charges of receiving almost 1.7 million in bribes from the former executive of the IT group ending on end, Jahan McKay, between 2014 and 2015. He appeared at the Court of Law on the 5th of June 2024, where he was granted a bail of 30,000 together with Jahan McKay after a serious accusations of tenders, bribery and luxurious accommodation. The court did not see him as a flight risk. However, he was instructed not to fly anywhere. He was also instructed not to interfere with the cascade. After these allegations, Zizi informed the president that he will resign as the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture and as a member of the cabinet. After resigning as a member of Sports and Culture, he was later allowed to return to the parliament because he had not yet been found guilty. His case is still ongoing and he is presumed innocent until he is proven guilty. This has led to the fuming from his previous party members when he returned to the parliament. But according to the African National Congress, the step-aside rule requires members accused of corruption or other serious crimes to temporarily step down from their positions while they face investigation disciplinary proceedings. According to the Secretary General of ANC, Fikile Mbalula, explained that while the step-aside rule prevents members from holding executive positions, it does not bar them from being members of the parliament. This interpretation has allowed Kodwa to return to his parliamentary role, although he cannot speak or represent the ANC publicly. I am a citizen who abides by the law and a leader who is accountable in my own right. I have full confidence in the judicial system of the Republic of South Africa and will, like any other constitutional subject, respect the rule of the law, said Kodwa in his statement of facts. After several weeks, Zizi submitted a resignational letter which stated that he wants to resign as an ANC Member of Parliament, and a letter was submitted to the ANC General or Secretary General on Thursday. And in his letter, which was copied to Thokoza Didiza, the Speaker of Parliament, Kodwa, said the reason of resigning is because of personal deliberations. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back. Welcome back. On the other story, the Democratic Alliance suspended its newly elected Member of Parliament, Renaldo Gouws, who allegedly said "kill all the killers" in his video that was deleted but later archived in 2012 in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metropolitan Municipality. The former Nelson Mandela Bay Ward 2 Councillor Mr. Gouws was trending on social media after his video went viral about how white South Africans are subjected to reverse racism. The former colleague in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metropolitan Municipality said he must be harshly punished for his wrong deed because he is a bad example for the white people in this country.
His case has been referred to the Federal Legal Commission, and if he wants to state his defense, he will be able to do so there. But till then, he is suspended from all party activities, and we await the outcome of his disciplinary hearing.
In a council meeting on Thursday, a member of parliament, Lawrence Troon, said that it would be an act of dishonesty to ignore the case of Renaldo Gouws as they were to deliver a speech on Youth Day. Most white people in South Africa do not agree with Gouws' view. This is why the Democratic Alliance leader, Helen Zille, has taken to the social media platform and said that Gouws will be dealt with harshly so. This was not the first time Renaldo has done this. He has been in the line of fire since over decades ago, in which he uses racial slurs on social media. According to Trul, the council must follow its rule and not allow any person with racist tendencies or people like Gouws who uses racial slurs on social media. Our reporters Khatle Andres and Rao Fatewo are all out on the streets, bringing us closer to what the public has to say about this matter. Let's go to the streets.
You Dalo from the studio. We are reporting live here in the Nelson Mandela Bay community, where we'll be getting the views from the members of community about the issue of Mr. Renaldo Gouws, who is a member of DA Parliament, who got suspended for allegedly saying kill all the killers in the video clip that was archived in 2012. Now we'll be joined by a member of community to get their views about this issue. Please go with me. Hi ma'am, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, sir?
I'm good. So I have a few questions here to ask. Are you free with it?
Yes, you can go ahead.
So ma'am, tell me, how did you feel when you saw the video clip of Mr. Renaldo Gouws while he was using the K word and also the N word to cause violence against the black people?
I felt very bad when I saw that video because now this means that that member of parliament sees us as killers, as black people. He actually condones racism. I felt bad.
So yeah, I get what you're saying, ma'am. Yeah, it's really bad in what you're saying. So tell me, what accountability do you think Mr. Renaldo Gouws should face after this after his racist event?
I think he should be taken out of parliament and also, if possible, taken out of the political party DA. Because that means they do not, the preaching of the DA that says they don't condone racism, it means they condone it. They don't see black people as real people, they see them as killers.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for your participation. Now we'll be joined by another member of community to get his views about this issue. Please go with me. Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good in yourself, sir. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me, according to you, do you think South African citizens will be able to move forward and heal from the legacy of apartheid and racism?
If this matter is not taken into consideration, obviously the South Africans won't be able to move on. But then serious measures need to be taken under this matter so that we can be able to move on. Such people need to be taken down from the parliament.
Thank you, sir. Once again, according to you again, do you think a South African government can be led by the DA?
At this point, I don't think so because of it has shown so many bad examples of leadership. So I think DA does not have any chances of ruling South Africa in the future. So yeah, that's my opinion on it.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
There you have it, viewers. My name is Khatle Andres. Back to studio.
Those were the community members expressing how this matter has affected them as the community and how Mr. Gouws must face his consequences. On the other side, we have Raufa who is also currently at the scene with one of the community members. Mr. Raufa, what is currently happening on your side?
Thank you in the studio. Indeed, we are at Nelson Mandela Bay community, where we'll be having one of the community members to tell us more about this Gouws situation. Right now, let's hear from one of the community members. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
What's your take about Gouws' remark?
What Mr. Gouws did, it was not okay because right now the South Africans are not going to be well satisfied, or they are not going to be comfortable in this country because the DA thinks that we as the black people we are seen as killers and we are seen as people who don't belong in this country. So according to me, I don't think what Mr. Renaldo Gouws did it's okay. It's not good at all. I'm frustrated as I'm speaking right now. I'm very, very frustrated.
Thank you. That is one of the community members. He gives us the way he feels about Gouws. That's it from my side. My name is Rafa Tevo. Back to the studio.
Thank you. That's it from our reporters. No racists should be allowed anywhere in this country or metro area. And those who do so or those who do so should be held accountable. Not to mention anyone stand up for them is an even worse racist. Truns continued. The decision by the President Cyril Ramaphosa to establish a government of national unity, according to him, was noteworthy because it calls for cooperation between individuals who will not accept racism and those who are disciplined and of higher standing. The Democratic Alliance Party said that the Metro's youth were facing socio-economic challenges such as enormous number of unemployment, alcohol, and drug abuse, which can be also regarded as the racist government, which is led by the racist member of DA, Renaldo Gouws, who is popularly known as the racist. The EFF Chancellor Ziyanda Mgqokoyi said that it was wrong for Gouws to fail in post-apartheid to readdress those socio-economic issues and still uses the K and the N words. The South African Human Rights Commission in Eastern Cape, Elian Carter, said that citizens who felt unfairly treated has asked the Commission on social media to intervene in this matter. After the commissioner followed the Gouws' content, he concluded that his content constituted harassment. Carter said that the commissioner must bring the proceeding to the court so that at the end of the decision can be taken. On Tuesday, Mr. Gouws apologized for implying that white people were portrayed as the enemy and if African had to disappear off the face of the earth, no one would notice. On the other side, Ms. Mahosi will be taking us through the story of Kenya's protest.
On the last news, the latest protest in Kenya, it has sent the shockwaves in Africa, most especially in South Africa. The people in Kenya were protesting President William Ruto's controversial finance bill. This has caused the South Africans to reflect to their own struggles for justice and equality back in the segregation and isolationism, which is known as apartheid. This protest became active after they proposed tax hikes, leading to nationwide shutdown as police used tear gas and live rounds on the protesters. This protest has turned into violent as it resulted in at least 5 deaths and many injuries at the scene. It has raised an alarm about the issue of violating human rights in Kenya. The cable news network team in Kenya spotted 2 helpless bodies lying on the ground in Nairobi as the country's parliament was fragmented. The Kenyan police were also seen beating the paramedics who were trying to help the protesters who were critically injured. It's not in order or even convincible that criminals pretending to be peaceful protesters can rain terror against the people, their elected representatives and the institution established under the constitution and expect to go scot-free, the president said, also emphasizing that criminals must be separated from democratic expression. On the 25th of June, Kenya sent the military units to go and support the police across the country. The South Africans said that this protest in Kenya reminds them about their own history of struggle against apartheid, as these violent protest tactics were also used by apartheid regime. It was then reported that 13 were hit with live bullets, 4 with rubber bullets, and 3 with launcher canisters. According to a joint statement by Amnesty International Kenya, the Kenya Medical Association, the Law Society of Kenya, and Police Reform Working Group Kenya. The protest in Kenya highlights many things that also resonate in South Africa, such as economic inequalities. There is a lack of opportunities for young people in both countries. This protest was serious as it even caused disruption to the internet connectivity. The office of the governor of Nairobi, it has also been observed in fire. Live visuals for CNN affiliate Citizen TV shows everything closed, including cars, were set on fire. Earlier on Tuesday, Anna Obama, who is half-sister of the former United States of America Barack Obama, was tear-gassed by the police during an interview with CNN on Live while protesting the bill. The citizens of South Africa are utilizing social media to voice their concern and planning grassroots movement. They believe that currently the only solution is open communication to address and prevent escalations of this issue. That's all for today. My name is Shamin Mahosi. Thank you.